What is up, trolls? Gratch back with another war recap video. This one against Goodwill Honor. And this one we actually were getting a little nervous until several hours left when we were able to pull out far enough ahead that they didn't have a chance to win. But they were bringing some good attacks on us. So we'll show what they did. You see they 2-starred our top Town Hall 10, 3-starred our Town Hall 11 there with me. They just weren't able to pull out the 3 stars on all of the 9s, which is really what bit them here. So we only got 1 star on their top Town Hall 10 and 2 on their second one, but we 3-starred everything else, and that's really what makes the difference, is those 3 stars. Am I right? Of course I'm right. So, let's jump into some of the attacks. First off, we'll see Palm going in on their number 4. Doing it the same way he's been doing it lately with a Queen Walk Govaho. So just starts off with the Queen and healers down here at the bottom. Gonna walk her up the left side. She's gonna end up walking basically 180 degrees or all the way to the top of the base, cleaning up. Goes on and drops this wizard here on the gold mine to help break that funnel, and because it's gonna help with the Valk funneling. Gets the single golem down, a couple more wizards. And then as soon as that gets broken on the right side, he's going to go in and drop those wall breakers. As soon as that mortar drops, open that up, and then send in the Valks and the King. He'll get down a jump spell for them to let them in to take out the enemy Queen and get all the way into the core. Apologize for these bindle notifications. I probably should have turned those off. Got a heal down for those Valks there in the core, and then brings in just a few hogs there on the right hand side because nothing's targeting them, and then everything else on the left. Gonna get a heal down for them here shortly, right there. They'll all run into that. You see this group of 4 hogs that he dropped on the right has taken out 3 defenses just pretty much already. So that's nice. Drops his last heal there. They're up top, keeping those heals going. Lots of stuff is targeting his Valks and Golems, which is fantastic. So you can see the Queen there still working her way around. Got a wizard and a minion left on the right hand side doing cleanup already. So let's speed it up. Nice thing with that Lava Hound there is nothing ever really was able to target it, so it just followed around and was useless. Boom. 3 stars to Palm. Nice job. Now let's drop down a couple spots and we will see Jad going in on their number 6. He also is going to do a Govaho, no Queen Walk on this one. And he's going to start it up here on the left with a Golem and drops a couple loons just to take out that Archer Tower. I think that's the whole plan for them, was just to get that single Archer Tower, which it just barely does when it falls. I got the wizards down, creating that funnel, which is plenty wide at this point. Wall breaker opens up that compartment, gets the Queen down, goes on and sends the King and then the Valks. Goes on and drops a poison there on the enemy Queen just to slow down the damage, but it's not really going to matter. The Valks and King take her out real quick. Get a heal spell down for them, so they're going to go in, clean out this sort of core section there. Starts bringing in the hogs. 1 down there at the bottom, or just 3 maybe, as things are distracted, and then going surgical around the outside, drops a giant for distraction, and then a few more hogs, sets off a giant bomb there, which is kind of a weird location, but it did catch him by surprise. He's able to heal through it, no big deal, and then brings most of the rest of his hogs there on that right. He's still got 3 in the bag. So you see there was a double giant bomb spot, and he lost a handful of hogs, but because of the way that he's deploying with that surgical nature, he's still got 6 or 7 hogs left and a heal spell for just a few defenses, which is going to be more than enough. Drops that poison to help take out the skeletons and slow down the damage coming from the enemy Barbarian King. So those hogs are going to jump up there. That Archer Tower goes down, and it's just clean up at this point. I got Wizard down there at the bottom, and then hogs running around the outside. Is Archer Queen's still up, but she's trying to break through that wall. She'll come over and help out a little bit. Everything will meet up on the right hand side, and boom, 3 stars. Nice job, Jed. Alright, now let's go down to number 10 and see Megs doing it with another Govaho, this one with a 4 earthquake. She's going to be able to open up almost the entire top half of the base for her golems and her Valks, and all the hogs are going to need to do is basically sort of wrap their way around the bottom. She's got 3 heal spells left, which is more than enough. Sends in a single hog to get the lure. So because she did the 4 quake, she doesn't have the poison spells, so she's just going to pull them up with some barbs and sort of go old school with the barbs, archers, and some wizards to take out that enemy CC. In case anybody's interested, I'm enjoying a iced Americano right now. It's fantastic. Got a Nicaraguan single origin that I'm going with. So brings the golems with the wizards to create that funnel. Wall breakers, let them into that compartment, and then as soon as this gold mine goes down, she's ready to drop the king and the Valks, send them in, and just let them start running around doing their thing. They're going to get down there and set off a giant bomb. As we all know, Valks are hero killers. There goes the queen, setting off more giant bombs. Got a heal down for them, and here come the hogs. Most of them there on that left-hand side. As I said, they're just going to wrap their way around the bottom. Here come the rest of them. They're on that cannon. Going to get a heal spell down for them. They'll all meet up in there. Still got golems and Valks doing work up in the core. And then one more heal for her hogs. Once they come over here, sort of near this expo. There it is. So the king is chasing them around, doing some damage, but it's not a big deal. She's got the heal spell, able to hold out for it. Again, I'm apologizing for these Bendel notifications. I'll make sure I turn them off next time. The testing build of Bendel that I'm a part of just dropped a new update today, and everybody's on and testing out new features and wants to talk about it for some reason. So she's got plenty of cleanup here, got both heroes, Valks, hogs. It's just a matter of time till the boom drops and she gets the 3-star. Alright, last today we will see JW going in on their number 11. I'm not sure if I've shown one of JW's attacks yet. He's only been with us for a couple wars. But he's going to do it here with a Goho. Drops a single hog, gets the lure, going with a double poison. This is an attack where the double poison makes sense. He did have another one in this war where he did a double poison on a lava hound, which I didn't understand at all. I think maybe he was expecting the dragon and loons and didn't know what else to do with them. Dragon goes down, drops his golems, going with 3 golems, so coming in pretty heavy. Lots of wizards, wall breaker in. So all of those are going to redirect in. Goes on and drops his king and his queen. A few more wall breakers to try and get into that next section. But the Tesla pops and roasts one of them. So he's going to have to use his jump spell, but that's not a big deal. That's still going to connect all the way to the core. Uses his king's ability there. Take her out. There goes a giant bomb. And brings in a few hogs there on that wizard tower as it's distracted. And then most of the rest of his hogs sort of around on that top right side. Still got 6 in the bag. So he'll get a heal spell down for them. They'll all meet up there here on that expo, which is good because they're starting to be targeted. There's that Tesla as well doing some work. Going to drop his second heal here as he brings in the rest of his hogs. And you can tell at this point it's all over. There's just not enough left. It's still got a heal in the bag. Queen sets off a giant bomb, which is great. His hogs should be safe from here on out. They get a swing off on that wizard tower, and it's just a cleanup at this point. Got a wizard up top, got some barbs and archers working their way around, and then just tons of hogs. This one's over, and boom. 3 stars. Nice job, JW. Welcome to King Trolls. That's the way we like to do it. Until next time, this is Gratch from King Trolls, bringing you the boom.
Here comes a